My name is Naluwooza Tracy. I'm a Ugandan badminton player. Yes, on the national team. Naluwooza Tracy is a sports person. He's an athlete, specifically badminton. I've played for the longest time, 14 years actually now. It's 14 years. I played ever since I was a kid. Okay, I'm still a kid, but so yeah, that is me basically. I started at the age of 6, and I was at Mbia Parent School, and I joined with the help of my auntie Shamim Banji. She was playing, and I think she was top by then. And yeah, that's when my badminton started, and I got the chance of having the same coach, Coach Kabindi William. He's been my coach ever since, and he was still a coach to Shamim Banji. And so yeah, that's how I started. But then, as a kid, you can't start anything without your parents. So even my parents came in at some point, like mostly when I was still young. So yeah. No, my dad was actually more supportive because he used to transport me almost every day. From school, I remember I used to train on a daily. I started with Kampala Club. I used to train from Kampala Club. That's where my badminton started, like from the word go. And I trained there for quite some time. I still had school, so he used to take me every day to Kampala Club until my training grounds actually changed to there was KBC in Bugolobi. I trained there as well for some time, but still he was the one taking me and then picking me because I used to have school like morning hours, and then in the evening I proceed. And then still my training grounds changed to Mariam High School. That was around P6, P7. So I used to move from school every day in the evening to Chisasi just to train. And he used to wait for me because we used to get done at around 8 in the night. So he used to take me at around 4:30, and then wait for me on a daily. So he has played a good role. My mom was behind. She was supporting from behind, you know. But my dad was the head. Yeah. So most of the credit goes to him because I think I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be playing the badminton I'm playing. So I come from a family of five. Um, we are 3 girls. I'm the firstborn. The other one that follows me is Chuka Trisha. She's at Mogo High School. She's also on the school team, and apparently she's participating in the East Africa Games that are happening in Kenya. And she started the sport because I was playing, as a firstborn child. So that's how she started playing. She started in primary. We were at the same primary school, and yeah, that's when she started playing as well. But I don't recall the years, but I think she started way early than I started because I was in P2. By the time she was in P1 top class, I think she had started playing, if I'm to recall. So yeah, she basically joined because I was playing. And then the other one I have the youngest sibling, Nalumaga Tatiana. She's in primary 6, Bia Parent School. She's not so much into the sport, but she has a little something she knows about it. So maybe when she joins secondary school where there is some good competition, she would get serious with playing. Everything was from my coach, Mr. Kavindi William. He was at Mariam High. That's why I used to train from Mariam High. So I've been following my coach. I was at Mbuya Parents because, yeah, that's where I used to study from. They had no badminton or anything. But then for high school, I actually thought I was going to Mariam High because I used to train there. And he used to coach the school. When he moved to Mbogo, I actually had to move as well. But by the time he moved to Mbogo, I think I was in my P7. So it wasn't so hard for me. I just needed to, change the school and everything. But Yeah, it's been him. My badminton is him, basically. Um, as I said, my parents were just supportive, and they wanted to see me grow into the sport. And yes, I'm here right now. They were just supportive, because if you don't have supportive parents, then it's it's actually different. It's hard because you can't push yourself. It's supposed to be the parents to stamp in everything. Yeah, the fact that I was a minor, and most of the documents, the traveling and everything, it was them to sign all everything. So it was about the support and the trust they had in the coach himself. It was actually hard for me because most of my friends were at Mariam High, but surprisingly, some of the players that I used to play with, um, when I was in my P7, because I used to train there. So when Coach Kabindi shifted to Mbogo, some of the players had to shift as well. Yeah, because the sport was no longer active in Mariam High, and Mbogo was a bit serious. So that's how I joined the school. Uh, the fact that I had friends there, the fact that I had people that I knew, and there are so many people that knew me, because Mbogo had started playing, I think, before Coach Kabindi joined them. So they used to see me play, and you know, so many people knew who I was. So it was a bit easy for me to catch up. The fact that I was also joining boarding school, so it was kind of fine for me that I knew so many people around. Husna Kopgawe was in Mariam High, and then she went to Bogo. I found her there. There was Natasha Rajab. There was Mutesi Majida, but she quit the sport. But I think she's there behind. She supports from there. There was Mutesi Salma, but by the time I joined, she had left, but she was still at Mariam High. So those are the people I used to train with so much. Maybe some other, maybe there are other people that maybe I've forgotten, but we were quite many. But they all shifted to Mbogo because of the coach. I think it was the first time I traveled. I'm not talking about Kenya or what. Like out, those out, because my first trip was Egypt. But then I think I was in P5. That was 2015. Either P4 or P5. It was so amazing. I was super excited. Yeah, I was playing All Africa Under 15, and I got to travel with Husna, with Kasidie, and yeah, it was quite big. We came back with bronze medals. It was so big being up there on the podium. It was so amazing. Yeah. I remember I played All Africa Under 15, and then I think we had to move to Morocco as well. We had All Africa Under 19. I got to play when I was still young. Yeah, some of you might see me and think I'm actually that old, but I played the sport. I was playing when I was still a kid. So, but I was playing the big games. I remember I joined the team. I actually joined the national team when I was still young. So the sport was quite competitive because the big girls were there, but still as a kid I kept pushing because I liked what I was doing. So we traveled to Morocco. I remember we traveled with Coach Simon, the CEO. We traveled with Coach Simon. I still traveled with Husna, with Brian, and then we had to travel to Mauritius as well. That is like my primary that I'm talking about. We traveled to Mauritius, and then I traveled to Canada. That was World Junior Championships. I don't recall the year, but it was still P7, Senior 1, around there. I traveled to Canada, but that is when I started traveling with Fadila, I think. No, it was in Mauritius when I traveled with Fadila. Then still traveled with her to Canada for the World Junior Championships. And, we were still kids. It was interesting. It was fun for us because, the games were big. Experience-wise, it was good for us. And then, yeah, we had, that is when I think we started playing our doubles because we were competitors, like from down, the under 10, under 13, and then we went to under 15. And then that is how we joined secondary school. We were still competitors, school level, but still she was my doubles partner. So yeah, so it's been like that. We've played for the longest time. For Mbogo, the sport was in the school, and they were quite supportive. I mean, the administration, by the time I joined, Coach Kabindi was there, and they had quite a number of players. They were ready to support and everything. And by the time I joined, I think we had the strongest team. We've always had the strongest team. Ever since I joined Bogo, I think East Africa Games, Nationals, Umea, I've never gotten any other medal apart from a gold medal. Like all the years I've been there. And yeah, every time I sit down and remember that, it gives me energy because, yeah, it's not easy. Staying on the top, it's not easy. But still, we work for it. We've always worked for the goal. We train on a daily. Uh, Coach Kabindi is always going to school every evening. Those girls train every day, unless otherwise, but they train every day. And I feel like it's rare in other schools. It is rare in other schools. Um, so that's how we kept managing everything. Shamim Banji, she was playing, and I think she was top by then. The years I got to see her, I think she had already done a lot. I think I was just seeing, something, the things that are just in my eyes, because I used to see her win, hardworking, what training wise, and she really wanted to win like every single match. She was that kind of lady that wanted to win every single match. I don't know if any of you used to realize, but yeah, that's the spirit she had. The fighting spirit was there, the training, the winning. So that was her. Coach William Kabindi is my coach and has been my coach ever since I started playing badminton. All the skills I'm playing, all the badminton I'm playing is from him. He's the first coach and he has always been my coach and my high school coach. I would say he's a very peaceful coach. He's not the kind of coach that would shout at you or hit you or anything like that. And he's so patient and he does more of training the girls. It's rare finding him training the boys. All the badminton that I play is from him. I think I would give you like a few scenarios, but it will be mainly my last East Africa Games. They were a bit tough because it was my last year in high school, and I really felt like I needed that last win. That last win as you leave high school. So we had it was a bit competitive because we had Fadila on the other side, the Rubaga side. And I remember the day we had the finals, I was so much on pressure. But I don't know, for some reason, Coach Kabind is always seated. And I guess positive that we would actually win. The whole team was actually under pressure because, Rubaga was ahead of us, I think one match. And we were going to play our third single. And it was the one deciding whether we take the trophy or not. And for so many years, we had won and taken the title. It was really going to be something big for me that was leaving high school and for Bogo High School as well. But he was so patient. The girls were playing under pressure, but, at the end of it all, we ended up winning. And yeah, I'm trying to give you that clear picture of his patience. And he believes in the girls. I mean, the girls he trains. So, yeah. Honestly speaking, I didn't have any serious injuries. Okay, I had a serious one, but it was a bit minor, but still painful because I had to like first relax and wait till I was fine. I got my shins got injured, but it was from a camp that I was in a camp in India, but those things of having the gym and everything, and I used to carry the same weights with the hostners and everyone. So I think that was the main cause, and I got sick, My shins were sick, and yeah, I used to play bandaged and everything. Plus, I went for scan. I took a lot of tablets, but I got fine eventually. For those big injuries, no, I've not gotten a serious one. The World Championships, I've never dreamt of it. It's big. I'm actually going to participate in the World Championships. It's this month, end of this month. It's already big for me. It's already big for Uganda Badminton Association. It's big for the country because it's me and Fadila that qualified. She qualified for her singles and our women double. Um, it's history written because there's no lady that has qualified for those games. Plus the Thomas and Uber Cup, the finals that were in China, that was so big. And which others? There are so many tournaments, but yeah, I think those are the main ones. For any sports person, for anyone that is in sports, I think they would really want to participate in the Olympics, and I would very much want to represent my country at the Olympics because I feel like there's a lot I've done for the sport. I've played for the longest time, and it would really feel good if I participated in the Olympics. I actually have none. My whole life has been badminton, surprisingly. I didn't do anything else. That has been me. Um, I'm a happy person. I like going out. Um, and I like taking pictures. Dress and take pictures. That's my thing. Where do I see myself? Um, 5 to 10 years. I see myself going for the Olympics. I'm supposed to be positive. Yes, I'm supposed to be positive. Uh, if there's anyone looking up to me, you need to be happy. No situation is permanent. You need to work hard. Um, you need to be disciplined because I don't think I would be here. Ngasina and Pisa, my friend. So discipline is key because if you're not disciplined, even if you have the talent, even if you have the energy, you're going nowhere. So key, discipline. Oh, to everyone out there, I'll be participating in the World Championships end of this month. In case of any support, my hands are open. Bring all that support, and yeah, get ready to support your own. I'll be traveling with Fadila Shamika and Coach Kabindi William, and the games are going to be happening in France, Paris. And yeah, stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. Follow Nalubaale Sports on all social media platforms, and of course follow Naluwooza Tracy on all your social media platforms. Thank you.